Kemudian Prof, did you get directly accepted or minor or mere editan?
Try minor correction. Minor correction. This is when we quickly address the consent raised by the reviewer, also submit some rule, they also accepted. Yeah. I was so happy, like it's the first paper.
First paper. Of course, when we have publications, one, and then it motivated, continue
Yes.
us to publish, and publish, ya.
Yeah.
So, pengalaman yang ini Prof, pengalaman yang mungkin then what's it? Yeah, maybe you have a first one, first rejection, maybe how's your story? No, innocently, how is the story? Maybe, how is the story? Or maybe the previous one. Maybe you feel that you did not put some good effort so that the paper got rejected, or you may miss some econometric method that finally you got rejected. Maybe you have a experience in that one.
Yeah, I tried to figure out. Yeah, one paper I got rejected. I think the reviewer comment that the paper lack of the theoretical motivation atau underpinning no able to support my hypothesis. Yeah, theoretical underpinning to support my writing, and also the measurement of the variable also important. Yeah, how to measure this variable, how to test, and also the empirical model method part. Yeah, the model not able to detect the hypothesis. Hypothesis.
But during that time, Prof, when you did your paper, what do you feel? Of course, you feel that you have enough for your econometrics. You have enough for the research gap and also the theoretical underpinning.
Yeah.
Why there is reviewer says that you don't have a theoretical underpinning?
Perhaps it's not very comprehensive in the diagram, but maybe I don't explain further. I just explain one paragraph for the theoretical underpinning. Maybe the label think that this one is not sufficient. To then he thought there are other theory in this issue, but I forgot to include in my paper.
Saya ada hal yang penting yang tadi saya diskusikan ya, bahwa kadang-kadang yang kita sudah full effort untuk membuat introduction dan literature review, yang kita pikir bahwa itu sudah sangat sempurna, itu ada deh ya. Kita udah sangat sempurna ya. Tapi kemudian ketika kita kirim ke jurnal, kemudian kita dapat komen, itu reviewernya bilang bahwa theoreticalnya tidak kuat atau kurang, ya, atau literaturnya mungkin ada yang belum terbaca, gitu ya. Kadang-kadang sering kita mendapatkan seperti itu ya. So that means, Prof, kuncinya hanya satu. We need more reading.
On another if possible, when you read, try to write something so that you won't forget in the future. They say this article is important for your thesis. At least you have written something, right? Otherwise, you need to read again that article.
How should we set our mindset, Prof? Sometimes kita seperti marah ya, maksudnya if we disappointed, if it's a full effort to prepare a draft, then we got the comments. Yeah, minor comment, a negative comment, even rejection.
Right.
So
Ya, memang kita marah, tapi kita marah satu menit cukup lah. Itu saya cukup lah. Saya malah mencarikan tersebut, dia kena video open the real comment. Kali apa ada comment pun betul juga, kita tuh macam agree that the viewer comment kan. Yeah, but we try our best to adjust the viewer concern as by them, so that we can improve the paper and submit to other zone. Jadi jangan give up lah. Jadi yuk, still motivate ourselves to work harder, try to think positive, make sure that I believe that our paper will be accepted.
Clear. Ini pelajaran menarik ini tadi yang barusan Prof Lo sharingkan pada kita semua tadi yang ditanyakan Pak Rahmat tadi ya. Bagaimana kemudian sikap kita ketika kita dapat decent dia. Kita marah boleh, tapi satu hari aja kan. Bukan tadi sebenarnya. Jadi jangan terlama-lama ya, harus segera move on gitu ya. Kenapa? Karena kita perlu menurunkan ya emosi kita dulu ya. Siapa tahu bahwa memang masukan atau rejection-nya itu kan betul-betul memang untuk kita, ya betul-betul memang itu kurang.
Yeah.
Kita mungkin terbatas bacanya sehingga kemudian kita di-reject dan kemudian setelah hati kita tenang dan kemudian membaca komen lagi, oh ya ternyata betul.
Yeah.
Ternyata benar yang dikatakan ini bahwa kita memang ada hal yang belum terbaca, yang belum dimasukkan dalam artikel tersebut. Sehingga saran dari Prof itu ketika kemudian dapat rejection adalah ya boleh kita emosi itu boleh tapi jangan lama-lama ya, kemudian kita harus segera kembali lagi untuk memperbaiki ya, kemudian kita harus kerja keras lagi untuk kita bisa submit ke jurnal yang lain gitu ya. Nah,
Prof, at your current level, where you are now is one of the top 2%.
boleh. Pun dikatakan Rahmat ini sekarang ini adalah top 2% ya. Mungkin Mas operator Mas Ahmadi mungkin bisa sharingkan di sini. Nah, ini coba kita lihat. Kita shootingnya nih.
Ya.
Nah, mungkin nanti saya coba bahas ini dulu. Ini dari website di kampus beliau ya. Website itu lihat icon.upm.edu.my ya. Nah, ini kemudian di situ ada berita bahwa Prof Siong recognized among world top 2% scientist single year achievement. Congratulations ya. Nah, silakan dilanjutkan. Tapi saya dapat pertanyaan juga deh.
At your level, did you still got the rejection when you write your own paper, Prof?
Report.
Yeah.
So nowadays, yeah, that's it. I submit one paper. Yeah. No, yeah. To be frank, yeah. So let's say after 5 paper I submitted that. There might be 1 or 2 paper to be rejected. Yeah, I say that yeah, not that. Yeah, especially it's not not my expertise. Example, I say the example, yeah. One paper is about the financial literacy and mental health issue. So I tried to link the whether the financial literacy, more about financial planning, financial knowledge, whether can help to reduce the mental health issue, can put some stress with to come. Then I submitted this journal to the Tamin journal. Because the scope is not suitable by the journal, because only the finance journal, the editor, he does not want to publish the health issue because it's so relevant in where, so that cannot attract the citation when it costs the editor want to have more citation. Yeah, so this is one of the example. So after that, I still improve the paper now. Yeah, and then I try to incorporate what the measurement of the mental health, because I use the stress issue, the also the indicator of the mental health, and either we will disagree. He said that this is the health issue, and then also related to the bills, and the other one is the financial literacy data, because only have the 1 year in the one single year for all the 2009. Yeah, I think 2019. I read they should have 2014 the data for single year. So it's a cross country analysis. Yeah, the other are the, I think the average for the other variable, they disagree, need to do that. They compare. Like this is 1 year 2014, but my other variable start from 2009 until 2019. Indeed, the average, because the course session is allow us to do the average in the average the variable again. So the editor disagree. After that, I thought to rewrite everything, especially the introduction, especially the introduction part. To me, is very difficult to write. Introduction, introduction and conclusion. In conclusion, today I start the literature review first, then move to the introduction, then the method, and I call the data already brain, then analyze the data, report the result, discuss the result, conclusion. Usual conclusion, especially the implication, what our contribute to the literature, what is the implication for the policy maker, for the industry, for the academic. Yeah, it's not much challenging.
Ya, ini pelajaran penting ini. Kita akan coba skip dulu yang tadi 2%. Tadi saya melanjutkan tadi pelajaran ya. Tadi ini katakan Pak Rahmat adalah bahwa level prof yang sudah sekarang ini itu masih dapat rejection juga. Apalagi kita, apalagi Anda yang baru belajar gitu ya. So jangan ya betul, biasa itu sedih. Jangan sedih ya, karena rejection itu tidak hanya kita semua, tapi prof yang sudah level ini juga ini. Tapi tadi juga bagus tuh katakan bahwa saran Prof lah adalah tadi bahwa kita juga harus melihat aim and scope dari jurnal itu ya Prof ya itu. Aim and scope ini tadi yang diceritakan beliau adalah beliau sudah menulis tentang health issue ya Prof ya. Health issue dan juga ada finance ya. Kemudian beliau mencoba untuk mengirimkan ke jurnal-jurnal finance. Nah inilah kemudian beda pendapatnya terjadi. Prof mau melihat bahwa ini masuk dalam aim scope-nya jurnal finance tersebut, tapi editornya tidak melihat hal tersebut, tidak melihat bahwa ini isu finance-nya tidak dominan, macam dia Prof ya. Ya, health-nya lebih dominan, finance-nya tidak dominan, sehingga kemudian beda pendapat ini sampai pada akhirnya kemudian harus menulis ulang ya introduction ya gitu ya. Menulis ulang introduction. Beliau bilang bahwa introduction itu paling susah untuk dikerjakan. Kadang-kadang ini kita tidak merasa ya bahwa introduction itu penting ya. Padahal introduction itu very very important.
Yeah.
Ya.
That impress the editor kan.
Anda teman-teman ya perlu ingat ya bahwa apa sih yang dilihat oleh reviewer, oleh editor ketika dia menerima manuskrip dari Anda yang Anda submit ke jurnal. Yang pertama tentu title. Ya. Yang kedua itu abstrak. Ya. Yang ketiga mungkin introduction ya Prof ya.
Betul.
Nah, kenapa kok yang ketiga itu introduction? Karena reviewer, editor-in-chief itu ingin melihat how strong is the reason for the research statement. Itu loh the issue, the background discussions that later on come up with the research questions. Ini awal ceritanya itu bagaimana?
Saya tak boleh macam apa, just provide the background without any motivator.
Betul. Kadang-kadang kita meremehkan introduction. Padahal editor-in-chief dan reviewer itu introduction itu very important. Karena kalau alasan Anda, latar belakang Anda itu tidak kuat, ya, maka itu psychology reviewer udah mau tempe reject.
Dia belum apa secara alasan untuk reject our paper. Betul.
Nah, itu ada alasan ya. Di alasan ini kurang bagus introduction-nya. Jadi teman-teman mahasiswa ya, introduction coba Anda baca. Nah, mungkin ini Prof. Introduction ini mungkin kita juga harus review and review when we write first draft, and then we need to review later on ya, whether our introduction is good enough or not. Betul.
Sebab kenapa? Because they pernah akan the how to publish in the good journal shop.
Yeah,
but then the speaker, the top widely well-known professor, he suggested that on the introduction, within 4 to 5 paragraph, we must take the authority of the paper, first sentence of the paragraph. He also begin an idea, that idea ya, too. So don't hear your authority understanding in somewhere that tak boleh nampak oleh it'll be noticed by the editor. Jadi please we need to write the balanced paragraph, bukan yang tak balanced paragraph format, and then please stick the objective the study between 4 to 5 paragraph mark. Okay, this study examine the effect of AM bui contoh.
The first sentence. Jadi emang naik di sebetulnya paragraph tentang
last sentence ya kita tak boleh nampak.
Ya, ini pelajaran penting juga ya, bahwa saya juga semacam itu ketika menjelaskan pada student Prof bahwa jangan menyusahkan reviewer.
Betul ya Bro ya? Ya, tidak menyenangkan review.
Kita harus menyenangkan tahu. Menyenangkan itu bagaimana? Taruhlah objektif paper Anda itu yang mudah terlihat oleh reviewer, editor-in-chief. Alinea pertama per sentence misalnya gitu. Ya Prof ya itu. Taruh yang awal-awal, karena itu yang pasti akan dibaca oleh reviewer. Ya, jadi maka letakkan itu di awal-awal gitu ya. Nah, gitu. Nah, kemudian Prof. Nah, kita kembali lagi kepada ini Prof ya, kepada proses in publication Prof ya. How do you see the importance of the tutor or your supervisor in direct your publication, especially for the younger researcher itu?
Oh, yeah, important is. I think they important. The supervisor play the important role. I think they are important because as a new coming or the new researcher,
Yeah.
they need to have a one mentor to direct them. Yeah, so that at least they know the relevant part, any issue, and also the any like the very obvious mistake in the article, manuscript, and also the whether the analysis part able to answer the objective or has been a tool to answer the hypothesis, and the conclusion must support the hypothesis and also not the speculative conclusion. I mean can support by the evidence and the data analysis, and then and more speculative statement yang ada data and data identity then conclude from the conclusion. Ya.
Ya. Jadi memang supervisor peranannya itu sangat penting ya, dan maka carilah ya supervisor emang betul-betul bisa membimbing Anda. Caranya bagaimana? Ya, ketika Anda kemudian melihat beberapa nama yang ada di depan Anda ya, tentu Anda lihat track record-nya ya, publications dan areanya ya. Karena beliaulah yang sudah terbukti dengan publication, maka merekalah yang kemudian menjadi potensi untuk menjadi supervisor Anda dengan track record tersebut gitu ya.
Setelah ya tapi ada experience macam di ini itu macam di invoke pada suatu bawaan, saya akan minta student isi fill out the form expectation from the lecturer, and the lecturer also give one form can fill up by them students to about expectation from me for as a better, and so as a student then expectation from the supervisor. Yeah, them they just put it. So that the tutor so dia expect from the supervisor and the supervisor expect from the student.
So form itu dibagi oleh office.
Form to ask the boy and standard. Ya, office yang sediakan.
So the office will give a form to the supervisor.
Yeah.
And the office will also distribute the form to the students. The applicant, the early student, yeah.
No, during the first meeting, let's say I agree to accept this student. Then I call the student come to have a meeting. Then I give this form to the student, and also I have the form to give to the student. The men also have a word for to what I expect from the student to perform. And that we exchange the view, they see the form. Oh, you accept me to read, to comment your work within 1 week or 2 weeks, 1 day.
So that means once you fill out the form and the supervisor also fill out the form, and then dia tukar. So you read the form that is written by the supervisor, and he also read the form that written by you.
By the but comment must be within 1 week or 2 weeks. Then maybe the supervisor term will be more than 2 weeks or more than that lah. And then with them during the meeting they had the written report. Let's say I have the meeting my supervisor on the computer and that what we have discussed. And after that, what the next meeting, what I need to do, he has asked me to do, and then he print the report and give me.
So that the form is sent to you when you were in the first year.
First meeting, first month. After that, then after that no more, because then during the meeting, once a month we have one meeting. Then every meeting my supervisor will give me after the discussion. Then my supervisor will jot down the work that I need to do. So the next meeting I must fulfill this A, B, C, D I need to do. So in the next meeting I need to tell my report to my supervisor that whether I have done this, whether there are any difficulty. Yeah. So then from there we build the story again, the manga again, or any difficulty, any limitation, whether you want to change the topic.
Yeah.
So new I think only 1 year I have the report. After year 2, year 3, I don't have any report because I think my supervisor trust me. Yeah.
Iya, menarik sekali ya, di awal-awal itu ternyata office ya atau kampus itu ada form ya, kemudian harus diisi oleh student yang awal-awal masuk di kampus itu, dan kampus juga menyerahkan form yang harus dibagi kepada supervisor. Dan yang harus diisi itu adalah apa ekspektasi supervisor kepada studentnya. Sama juga studentnya apa ekspektasi student terhadap supervisor. Ya, mereka saling mengisi, terus kemudian ketika bertemu ditukar. Jadi student bisa ngelihat apa ekspektasi dari supervisor, dan supervisor juga bisa melihat apa ekspektasi dari student.
Very interesting. It's a base of that. Tapi fair ya. The student kena work harder. You feel the supervisor by expectation.
Iya, kalau supervisor menginginkan ini gitu ya, student nggak harus bisa menerima itu nih kan.
So finally the student need to follow, I think, to meet failure that I want from the supervisor. Yes.
Yeah. Very interesting ya. Nah, coming back to ini Prof. Ini yang kita nggak tunggu-tunggu ini ceritanya di bagaimana. So, world top 2% scientist. This is based on macam mana? Normally ya nih Prof. 2%. Kita kalau ini belajar ekonometrik ya, alpha 10%, alpha 5%, emergent rejection significant on.
Yeah.
10% is very low. Ini 2% nih.
I think the way so many researchers people each in the field.
Yeah, 2% is very significant. Normally we use alpha 5%.
Tapi ini 2% sedikit level ini 2%, Masya Allah. So ini tentunya macam mana ini boleh 2% ini Prof? Mungkin Prof boleh tahu tak ini 2% ini in terms of only quantity ke atau age index ke? Ya, atau macam mana Prof ya?
Yeah, ini ialah bermula I think started from year 2018. Yeah, they also working until now they have come single year and then the whole career. The whole career, the beginning until the two category. So they based on the citation, the number of the citation, so the number of the paper we published each year. Yeah. So as long as our citation achieved a certain level, and then the total citation, how many paper inside our work, right, is also counted in this ranking. So it's based on the method, the criteria they use to compute the whole research in all the different field. Yeah. Besides marketing, economic, finance, and so the other social science with the beta, right? So then after that they will roll, then they will cap or cut off. Then to that the cut off will be the list like the to say to.
Jadi ada quantity juga ya Prof ya? Ya quantity citasi, citation ya. Tapi citationnya ini dia make a difference tak Prof in the sense that okay, for example you have one paper and then I cite your paper. I publish also in the Scopus. So that means it counts only one citation, since I am only one, right?
Yeah.
But let's say other person, Eugene Pharma, cite your paper.
Yeah.
He also said one paper of yours. I also said one paper of yours. So does it different my situations on your paper and Eugene Pharma on your paper?
I think it'd be I think they base it. I think they based on the journal be set based on the what of science journal. And the was science because the Scopus they get them statistics from the Scopus website. Yeah, the Scopus database, and then they rank. And of course, we can publish in the like the web of science journal. Then the rating should be higher. Yeah, at the journal website, author on site on paper published in the website Q and Q2. Dan dia punya pemborah akan lebih tinggi. Thinking.
So then they also consider to qualify the journal may publish that publish and
you and they cite your paper. Yeah, betul.
It's very comprehensive then, yeah.
I think they have the method to complete this lah. Right, they explain the method how they come up with this the leaks. Yeah, ada.
So that means, Prof, in order to achieve this one, it's not easy, Prof.
Yeah, so
During your journey as an academician, Prof,
Ah.
do you always target only publish in the top tier so that you can achieve like this one? Top tier journal or at least Q1.
Because due to the university had the policy as well, for us we want to have. But what is the policy, Prof? Policy means that they want us to publish in the quality journal. How do they define quality? You want Q2 outside, okay? Because this Q2 also link the university to the ranking of the university. Yeah, so for the our ministry also had the policy. I think we said they just released that. Encourage us to publish in the website Q1, Q2, or at least Q1, Q2 lah. If not, Q3, Q4 soon, no problem. Can but they want us to publish in the Q1, Q2 so that can help the university increase the ranking.